So the holidays are finally in our rear view, and many of you by now have gotten your very first PC purchased or all assembled and ready to go. But you still need games. And with what seems to be the endless plethora of launchers, digital storefronts, as well as just the sheer, amazingly large back catalog of legacy content that PC gamers have available to them, it can all seem a little bit overwhelming. So with the help of social media and talking to all my close PC gaming friends, I have made a list of 10 top games that I recommend every single PC gamer to get. This list is more so based on giving you a variety of high quality content, and even though you may not personally like some of the genres that these games fall into, I still think you should give them a chance because all of these games really stand out on their own right, and I think each of these games really highlights some of the great things that PC gaming can offer. So with all that out of the way, let's get started.
Okay.
Starting at number 10, we have Fortnite and Apex Legends. So I lumped these two together because they are both very fun games focused around the Battle Royale genre. I'm not throwing in PUBG into the mix here because personally I think Fortnite and Apex offer slightly better experiences, and they're both for free, where PUBG charges you usually around $30. Adding both of these games to your download list is a good idea in my opinion because if you're like me in my situation, you'll have a group of friends that prefer one game over the other, and it's really just nice to have either of them ready to go whenever you want to play them. Both of these games are incredibly popular, and they're free, so what do you have to lose? Go ahead and download them. At number 9, we have Control. Control had a somewhat quiet launch initially, and yet it ended up getting nominated for many awards in 2019, even taking home the Game Award for Best Art Direction. It's made by the studio that made Alan Wake and Max Payne. Control is mainly on this list for not only delivering a solid single-player narrative experience, but it's actually a great modern title that can really show off the great visuals that modern-day PCs can offer, primarily focusing on ray tracing, and when you have that turned on for this game, it looks pretty damn nice. GTA 5 is one of the older games on this list, but it honestly offers so much that I still highly recommend every single PC player to own it. Yes, the loading screens may seem atrociously long at times, and the online can be pretty grind heavy, but it has a solid single player mode that can be enhanced with some pretty hilarious mods, and if you have a few friends to play with, GTA Online has an open world with a lot of potential fun to be had. Seriously, just open up a Funhouse video and you'll get the idea of it. Number 7, we have Doom 2016. This is a poster child of solid FPS mechanics and PC optimization. I've seriously played through this game twice now and have yet to have any sort of frame rate issues, crashes, or other bugs in general. It's just a straightforward, simple, linear shooter with lots of bloody, gory, demon-slaying violence that's sure to make even the most Catholic of parents approve. Number 6, Team Fortress 2. Okay, this game is a classic, and if you're already broke from getting your gaming PC, which is probably very likely, then you need to get this game because you just can't beat its free price tag. There's honestly not too much to be had with this game, if you ask me, but it's a quintessential in-and-out multiplayer shooter that has had a solid player base for over 10 years, and the fact that it's still going strong is a testament to its level of fun. It's been consistently one of Valve's most heavily downloaded games, and it shows. Number 5, Minecraft. I don't feel like Minecraft really needs an explanation. You like Legos? You like sandbox type games? Are you a PewDiePie subscriber? I mean, come on. Go on and get this game. Odds are you've probably already played one of the other bazillion ports that have been out there. And honestly, with mods and now ray tracing added on, yeah, there's no excuse not to get this game for PC. At number 4, we have Papers, Please. In my personal opinion, one of the best perks of owning a gaming PC versus a console is that you have a much wider array of darling indie titles to choose from, and they often are much more affordable in price. Many of these indie titles often offer a unique gameplay element or mechanic that AAA games simply lack many times. One game that I think showcases that really has the potential of unique gameplay and narratives that indies offer over a AAA experience is Papers, Please. It's set in this fictional communist country where the player is like a border inspector, and they basically have to regulate the checkpoint and decide who can go through and who can't. And all throughout doing this, you are also basically partaking in some sort of survival sim. I won't go into any further details because it's best to go in as blind as possible with this game, but it's a compelling game and it works really well with the mouse and keyboard controls, and it's a definite must-buy from me. 3. The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is a prime example of how you can have a game on multiple platforms, but the PC port is the definitive way to play. The Witcher 3 is an open world RPG with an amazing story and wonderfully crafted side quests, and the reason to own it on PC is primarily due to its amazing stability and mod support. Not to mention, if your PC is able to handle a game like this at ultra settings, the graphics are simply stunning. It's an amazing game on its own right, and you can usually find it for a decent price on any of the digital storefronts, but I'd personally recommend getting it on GOG because you can get a bunch of bonus digital goodies whenever you buy it from them. Number 2, the HalfLife Complete Bundle. Okay, so there are 2 primary reasons why I recommend the HalfLife bundle. First off, it's a good bundle of games which allows you to experience the Half-Life series in its entirety. And second, every PC gamer, really every gamer in general, needs to feel the void of having a lack of a third episode. Although, with Half-Life Alyx coming out in March, it is possible some may be waiting longer than others for a third episode of Half-Life. Assuming that Half-Life Alyx is a secret, episode 3. But I'm not holding my breath. Finally, at number 1, we have Skyrim. Okay, at this point, Skyrim is pretty much a meme. Like Minecraft, most of you have probably played it at some point. It's the game that won't die, and it seems to only fall second to Doom in its amount of ports that it's out there. That being said, if you've never played Skyrim on PC, you definitely owe it to yourself to do so. Primarily because this is the best game to get your feet wet with modding. Because of the vast online support and content, odds are if there's a mod for Skyrim that you want to try, there's an easy step-by-step tutorial for it either on YouTube or on some sort of forum. I cannot understate how much free content you can get out of mods for this game. You can easily extend your total gameplay time by hundreds of hours with the amount of high-quality mods that are out there. Everything from the ridiculous to the serious. There's something out there for everyone. Okay, so that was the 10 games that I recommend every single PC player to own. I hope that some of these games have piqued your interest at the very least. Personally, I think you will enjoy every single one of them if you give it a chance. But there is one game that I did want to kind of highlight and put on the very top of the list. No matter what game that I picked, the one game that you should absolutely get, no matter what, is the game that inspired you or got you interested in PC gaming in the first place. Whatever the case may be, get the game that inspired you to build the system in the first place, and definitely look into games similar to the one that you got, and that will basically kind of get you started and will lead you down the plethora of the different PC content that is available. With all that being said, I hope this video was helpful to you to some extent. And for all of you PC gamers out there who are already in the thick of things, please leave your comments down below to recommend any of your personal favorite PC games for others to try. Well, that's the end of this video, everyone. Thank you so much again for watching and checking out the channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as it is the best way you can help support us, as we are a small channel and getting seen by the YouTube algorithm is everything right now. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of the videos we are doing. We are currently filming videos every Wednesday and Friday, with occasional gameplay videos on Wednesdays whenever we have time to do so. We are on our way to our first big milestone of 100 subscribers, and we thank each and every one of you who has supported us thus far. But seriously, that's enough rambling out of me. Thank you again so much for watching. My name is Blake, and for all things tech, games, movies, and other nerdy things in between, please be sure to subscribe to Digital Cynics. Have a good one, everyone.